Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday to y'all. And I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Um, I want to start off by just apologizing to y'all, all right? I know y'all suspected for me to do my Motivational Monday video on the Monday because that's normally what I do. And also, I know y'all suspecting for me to, do my lunchtime conversations sections that I do as well. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to because first of all, I've been extremely busy, like I always. Y'all know that urban. I always be busy doing things. Second reason is because I was having a lot of internet connection problem because we recently had a storm that came through the state again and kind of messed up everything. So I had to get a one technician come out here and fix everything. Then I had to go back through the process of recalibrating everything the way that it needs to be and stuff. So I apologize about that because I know y'all suspecting it, and I apologize about that. But nevertheless, I am here today, and we is fixing to do our motivational Monday video on the Friday. All right. So once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. I appreciate it a whole lot. Um, so let's go ahead and jump into this motivational Monday on the Friday topic. Miss Katie, I appreciate you tuning in today. I appreciate that. Now, but what is it that I can tell y'all today that you already know? Or what can I tell y'all today that I haven't already told y'all? I just want you just to think about that, all right? Keep in mind this is motivational, okay? Each Monday, I always inform y'all that you're strong, you're beautiful if you're a woman, you can do these things. And I tell y'all this on each and every last Monday to motivate you. So what is it that I can tell y'all that you don't already know? Y'all have any ideas? But guess what? I got an idea. I have an idea. What I can tell y'all is that I am so proud of you. I am so proud that you get up every single day and you go throughout your daily life doing what you have to do in order to not only take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, and it's even some of y'all who are even doing things to help influence your community as well. So yes, I am absolutely proud of you that you're doing these things. Continue to do these things. Continue to push towards your purpose. Continue to push hard towards your dreams. The only other thing that I can encourage y'all is that make sure that wherever goals that you have set, make sure that it always lines up with your purpose. Make sure it always line up with your divine calling within your life, period. Because if it's not in sync with it, then more than likely it's not going to work. More than likely you're going to run into different hurdles or run into certain bricks in the wall that's going to prevent that thing from happening. Now, like I always say, karma always come around, whether it's good or bad, whether it's positive or negative. So wherever you put in out there or whatever you're projecting out there in the universe, make sure that it always lines up with your divine calling. Period. I want to continue to encourage y'all to do that. And also, I want to encourage y'all to focus on being a stewardship within your community. Now, when I say community, this could go different ways. I was recently informed that even on YouTube, there's a community on YouTube. So even within the community of your YouTube, I want to encourage y'all to be a positive influence, even in your community. What are you doing in your community that's going to help inspire people, that's going to help motivate people to be at their fullest potential, to be at their fullest calling? What information that you want transmitting out there that's going to help each one teach one? I want to encourage y'all that whatever information that you're putting out there, especially content that you're putting out there, make sure that it's encouraging people. Make sure that it's influence people to be at their best optimal level. Make sure that it's doing that. I also want to encourage y'all to get out of this mentality of this crab and a bird mentality too, which I've been speaking about a lot on my lives lately. I want to encourage y'all to get out of that. Seek opportunity to always want to help someone. Seek for an opportunity to always want to elevate people as well as you elevating yourself. Seek for them opportunities to inspire. Because check this out. Part of your divine purpose and part of your divine plan is to each one teach one. It's to help each other. It's for you to have that fellowship and community with people like yourself. So whatever it is that you're putting out there, make sure that it's inspiring everyone. Make sure it's inspiring not only you, but it's inspiring people who's listening to your content. Because you'll never know what a person is going through. You'll never know what a person is dealing with. And one day, they just so happen to tune in to your content and see that you're giving them inspiration. You're giving them encouragement. You're telling them like, hey, I'm your number one fan. I'm here for you. You could do this thing. And guess what? You end up inspiring that person and changing that person. Now, I remember when I was in ministry, when I was at one point in time, I was a minister, social pastor, right? One of the biggest things that I would get discouraged about is because I only was able to reach certain people only in the space that I was at, which is in that current time was when I was in a church. And that's how far my message went. And that was it. Only inspiring just the people that was listening to that particular message at that particular time. But my, how times has changed now, where now you don't even have to be in a building to inspire. You don't even have to be in the building no more to get your message across. You could use this platform to reach millions of people now. Easy. And just imagine that, y'all. Just imagine using your platform and reaching out so many people who are looking for hope, who are looking for encouragement. It's people right now, especially with us dealing with this pandemic and we don't know what's going to happen. It's people that's looking for some type of hope or encouragement, some type of hookup or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you could be that person to be that influence towards them, to help them. Maybe they don't, say for example, maybe that person is out and they're looking for a job. And you work in human resources, right? And you got a message in your human resource department that, hey, we are doing a massive hiring. We're doing a massive hiring. And you're a human resource representative. And just so happen that person sees your video or see your content and you putting it out there like, hey, we doing a one massive hiring. Hey, go ahead and apply this or that, that, and that. And by you doing that, you end up changing people's life because they was out there looking for some type of hope. This is the prime definition of networking. Shoot, heck, I see it all the time, and I don't mean to make this like a colorism or a racist type thing, but I see it all the time where quote unquote white people network with each other all the time. I don't hear it on social media, putting up job opportunities, putting up different resources because they at a certain level of success and they end up on sharing that same resources to help edify the next person that they feel they'll be fit. They do that. Likewise, part of even your divine purpose is that even though God and even the universe has quote unquote bless you to be at a certain level of success, that certain level of success is not just for you, but it's for you to edify and to help your fellow brethren, to put them in that area, to give them that quote unquote favor. And there's nothing wrong with providing favor for people because everybody do it all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now I know y'all probably thinking like, okay, Irby, you're saying this, but what about them people who minds is just not right? What about them people that I go and I encourage and I do this for them, and they don't act right? That is a good observation, and I understand that. But that goes along with that person have to know they're fulfilling their full purpose of their calling in their life. So I remember I think it was last night. Matter of fact, I think it was with Miss Lisa. She mentioned about discernment last night. She mentioned about discernment. So it is okay to have a certain discernment for people. When you have this certain discernment for certain people, and you just feel that even if you do this certain thing, that they just not ready to receive it, it's okay to let them know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I just feel that you just not ready for this opportunity. And there's nothing wrong with expressing that. Because they need to understand and they need to know that truth, that they're not ready for that. Because sometimes when people are not ready for a certain situation, and they end up doing that certain situation, end up putting them into a worse position than where they are already at because they just wasn't ready to receive it yet. So it's okay to give them that, as you say, that constructive criticism. It's okay to do that. But as long as your constructive criticism is in the right intent, that you're showing sympathy and empathy for that person, and you really, really do care about the best interest for that person, versus you just trying to put that person down because you want to be on top of the food chain. So yes, I want to just encourage y'all today on this motivational Monday, Friday, is to continue to do your very best to be that light for people. Even when people can't see the light, even when people disagree with what you do. Even when people can't understand why you do what you do or how the way you move. I think it's time for us to stop being part of the group. And I think that it's time for us to learn how to sometimes to be that outcast, the one who's doing different from what everybody else is doing. Move differently from what everybody else is doing. So you can honestly stand out, because you know what's going to happen. You have this whole group of people doing all this, whatever they're doing, and you turn around and you be by yourself, and you know what's going to happen. They're going to eventually turn around and they're going to ask that question. Hey, why are you not doing what we're doing? What makes you so different? What makes you so special? And that is your opportunity to be the light for them and show them like, hey, I'm just moving differently. I see a different perspective about what we're currently doing, and I want better for not only for myself, but even for y'all too. Now, it's your choice that if you want to follow me or not. That's absolutely your choice. But this is how the way I'm going to move. And you stand firm on who you are, period. Regardless if people criticize you, regardless if people put you down, regardless if people slander your name, you stand firm about who you are, because eventually, they're going to be held accountable for the truth that's out there. And that's normally how it works, especially in the spiritual realm. And it don't even want to take for you to always try to defend yourself or anything like that. It don't even take for you to do that. But however, all it do is it just take for you to stand firm on who you are. It takes for you to be a leader. That's all it takes. You stand firm. Because if you stand firm, that's where your strength will be at. And don't waver it, not one bit. Sometimes when you stand firm about what you believe in, you might end up losing people in the process, which that is normal human behavior. And the reason why that happens is because the moment when you see people start disassociating themselves from you, that is your cue to see where a person is really at. That is your cue to see where people is at. Furthermore, it's going to show you if that person really was for you or not. If they was really for you, then yeah, they'll stand firm. They'll stand firm with you. But the ones that are out there, they're trying to pretend that they for you, but deep down inside they really was jealous of you. Or in some cases, not only jealousy, but some people are actually become intimidated of you because of your strength. So that's why, and this is another big behavior thing too. And this is why people attack people with slandering words or phrases or anything like that, because they end up being intimidated or they become afraid because they see your strength and they see your light. And plus, you're standing firm on it. And to top it off, you're not going back and try to do any type of rebuttal or anything like that to try to put them down, but you standing firm in what you believe in, period. And sometimes people become intimidated about that. They become afraid about that. And so they have no other choice but to try to find anything possible to try to tear you down. Do y'all know this is no different from the biblical story about Jesus or Yahshua HaMashiach. Ain't no different from that Bible story. And ain't no different from other people who was revolutionaries, such as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, where these people stand firm on what they believe in, even if it costs them their life. And there are people that was talking about them. It was people that was putting down. And you want to know the crazy part about it? If you go and look at the history of it all, guess who was the ones who was talking about them? Who was putting them down? His very own circle. His very own circle. That's who the ones who's bringing them down. And it's kind of interesting. It's kind of fitting too that this same generation curse is still going on and on and on throughout the generations, even to right now. Even till right now. So yes, absolutely. Stand firm to what you believe in, because that's what I do all the time. Even when it's hard, even when it's difficult, which I know, trust me, everybody know. Some things it can be tough, it can be difficult, even when it seems like you're standing firm by yourself and you just hoping and praying that at least somebody will stand with you. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. And I get that. I get it. So yes, I want to continue to encourage y'all to be that light, to be that positive influence for your community. And I know I'm talking about YouTube, but I'm just talking about also the community as a whole as well. Stand firm for your community as a whole. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's social media, whether it's on your own community where you reside in. Because people need to see that. We're in a time, a critical time now, where people need to see people who are strong in the light, where they need to see people who are honest, who honestly is out there, who want to not only help, but to inspire with their right intentions, not to try to gain popularity or not to gain views or anything like that and stuff, but just because he or she cares about human, period. And those of y'all who are tuning in right now, I am one of them people who care about people. Through my personal life, I have been through a whole lot of different situations. So I understand and I know how it feels to be out in this world and it seems like you by yourself and it seems like you out hustling every single day and it seems like really nobody really don't care about you or care about your existence or anything like that. I get it. I've been there. So I made it to my personal point that I want to be the light for people. I want to encourage people. I want to encourage people to see that there are good people out here. Because social media sure do know how to use their algorithm to always show the negative and show the bad, which we all know that at the end of the day, it's all because we know that negativity is what sells. It's the product. We know that. We know the game. That's why they put out different movies and stuff to mess with your mind. They put out more movies that deal with different negative stuff such as violence and rape and all these different other things. Racism and, these other different things that are out there. Because they know that's the product and they know it sells. But I think that it's about time for us to start standing up and showing this world that we're better than that. showing this world that there are good people out there. And when I'm use the term good, I'm not using the term good as though as you're better than everyone. I'm using the term good as saying that you want to do positive things to help influence not only yourself but your community. So as I end this um what's it, motivation money? I think this is lunchtime comes. I think this is lunchtime conversation, y'all. But as I end this motivational money, I'm come back later on today and do a lunchtime conversation too with y'all. But as I end this, I want to challenge y'all today. Once again, I want to challenge y'all to first of all always be at your very best. To always work on towards being your very best. And also I want to challenge y'all to always inspire people through your actions. Each one teach one. Finally, I also want to challenge y'all to dare to be different. I want to challenge y'all to be different. I want to challenge y'all to be that light while everybody else is seeing darkness. Because just like that old saying that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that old saying that y'all know about. Imagine imagine if a person is in that tunnel but they never see that light. How will they be able to get out the tunnel if they never see the light? How? So I'm encouraging you who are viewing right now to be that light so they can see it, so they can get out of that tunnel, so they can get out of whatever hole they're in or wherever darkness that they see. You could be that light today. You could be that light today, but that's only if you choose to. It's your choice at the end of the day. I'm not here to manipulate you. I'm not here to brainwash you, even though I could. Because part of my training that I'm learning is that I learned different techniques of, quote unquote, hypnosis and stuff, but I'm not here to do that. I'm here to give you a choice. I'm here to present the choice to you. Now it's up to you to choose whatever you want to do. And this does that simply. The choice is yours. So yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Like always, I appreciate a whole lot. I appreciate everyone rocking with me today. As y'all see, it's Friday, and I'm relaxing today. I got my do rag on and everything. Shoot, relaxing. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. Let me do my quick shout out to everybody. I seen JJ was in the chat sitting up here cutting up. JJ, you always be in the chat cutting up, bro. We're going to have to do it one-on-one. We're going to have a team meeting with you, bro. And I see Miss K. She's in the house. I appreciate you tuning in. Miss Batiste, I appreciate you tuning in as well. From Facebook, I appreciate that, ma'am. You tuning in. Who else we got in the house? We got PNP in the house too. What's up with it, bro? We got Miss K in the house as well. I appreciate you for tuning in, Miss Early. Hey, how you doing? I think it's been a while since I see you. I appreciate that as well. Lawrence, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? How you doing today? And of course, we got Nanya in the building as well. What's up, Nanya? What it do? Let me see. Oh, we got Rush. Rush, salute, bro. What's up with it, man? Hey, I got to get y'all up on my panel one day again too, so we could have some more conversation. All right, and I'll probably put that together soon. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Um, y'all continue to do what you do best. And also, I appreciate everyone who are also watching. Y'all may not in the chat, but y'all still watching. And I appreciate y'all as well tuning in as well too. And I hope everything that was said, that it could be a way where it could help influence you, and it could help encourage and motivate not only you but people in your circle as well. So, like I always, y'all continue to fight fate with faith, and I will see y'all in a couple of hours for my lunchtime conversation on topic. All right, peace.